welcome to my channel once again. You can see I'm in a canoe today. Very interesting. I'm in Nawuni, a community in Ghana, West Africa, and then northern region. And then I have come to a community where they have an amazing story. Where you are seeing me is the Nawuni River, and then it's a subsidiary river to the White Volta. But there is something amazing about this river. That is why we are here today. Now, what happens here is that it's also the main source of providing water to Tamale, the northern regional capital, and East Environs. So if you look behind us here, turn the camera to the distance, you can see that is the machine that pumps water to the people of Tamale and East Environs. All right. Now, what we are to talk about is very interesting and very simple today. There is a story that goes around, and in this particular community, Nawuni also has a shrine that serves the people a lot. So if you look over there where the trees are, you can locate the shrines there. Where the trees are, there's a shrine there. Good. Now, there is something amazing about this river. There is something very amazing about river. You see the canoe that I am in now. If it happens that somebody boards this canoe, if it happens that you pick something from somewhere, maybe you have stolen something that doesn't belong to you, and then you come and then enter this canoe, when they get to the middle of the river, what happens here is that the canoe has to stop. Now, the moment the canoe stops, the canoe will not move. Then the driving the canoe will have to ask you to tell them, everybody should confess. So now if you are more than two in the canoe, that means that one after the other you have to confess. So what happens here is that you have to confess your sin. So the first person will get up and say that if indeed what he's carrying is having is for someone, then that person is carrying it, then the canoe shouldn't move. If that person is innocent, you will see that the canoe will move and stop. So if it moves and stops, that means that she is clean. Then the other person will also have to get up and then also confesses. If it also moves and stops, then that means that the person is clean. But if indeed you are among them and then you have actually stolen somebody's property and then you are in the canoe, when the canoe moves, when you say that if indeed I have what I'm holding, if indeed there is somebody's thing in it, then it is really true that you have stolen that thing. The canoe will not move. The canoe will just be at where it is. So that means that it will be clean, that you have confessed that you are the person who have taken those things and what have you. Now, this is not the only thing is that. Now, when somebody is also accused of witchcraft, when somebody is also accused of witchcraft, and they bring the persons here to the shrine here, because when you are accused of witchcraft, it needs to be confessed. And this water you are seeing here is the main source of water. They normally pump this one to the long where it will be processed and then water. So if someone is accused of being a witch or has come spiritually harm to someone, and they bring that person here, they will make that person swear, and then they will give that person the water to drink. When indeed you are the person who has actually caused that harm, if you are not careful, you will not wake up the next day. But it is also some place where they normally bring people to confess that whether they have actually caused harm to people or not. So looking at this community, it's a farming community, and then the settlement is not all that much. We are in Nawuni, and then very soon when they open the Bakri Dam in Burkina Faso, you are going to see that the people there. So if you see the settlement, they are moving away here. If you look up there, there is another settlement. We have Afayili and we have Singa. They are all settlements found here. So there are still people living down there, and they always come across. They use this canoe to move to wherever they are going to the community. And mostly, some of them, they carry their goods. So that means that when you farm and then you have your goods, that means that you have to cut through the canoe to this place before it can be carried to Tamale or to Kumbungu. So this is a community that has been serving the people of Tamale water, and it has something amazing. So if you, wherever you are, if you are watching this video, if you happen to find yourself in Ghana, you can make time and then we'll have a visit here, and you will see how amazing this river is. So it's a wonderful place,